Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So, it's warm out here, B. Okay, so it's warm out today. It's like right around the 90-degree mark. I'm much more of a winter guy, like I've said before. Birds flying around, it's a beautiful day out, or at least until tonight. I think we have a storm rolling in, which I couldn't be happy for. But anyway, so right now, I want to paint or repaint my desk, and I'll show you that real quick. That is a desk that I painted matte black, and you can kind of see along the edges and along the stuff that's not as dusty as hell, that it was brown at one point. So I've gone through and painted it a matte black finish. I love the finish to it. I mean, it wore off in the corners just because that's where I'm resting my hand, so that's gonna wear off on the corners. Hey, my phone's going off. I was thinking about putting a plexiglass top on it at one point. It's a cheap desk, so I'm not exactly sure I want to go through with that. The proper thing to do is to sand this down completely and then put a fresh coat of paint on. Like I said before though, it's a cheap desk. I really don't care about that. So I'm gonna go through with a white gloss this time instead of a matte black, and I will see how it goes. I'm actually thinking that I won't have to do the plexiglass top to it because of how the gloss white will look. It'll look shiny. I don't need to add the shininess of the plexiglass. The plexiglass is mainly there to give some sort of protection. I'm not exactly sure I want that yet. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sold on it, so that's still in the air. So yeah, I'm gonna go through with that. It's warm as heck out today, so it's not gonna take a whole lot of time to dry, thank God. But yeah, this weekend is gonna be 3 parts to this video. First part is gonna be me painting this desk here. Second part is going to be some footage from D&D. We have some family coming over and a friend coming over tomorrow for D&D. We're gonna go through and play some of that. Where I'm not gonna put in the audio for it. I'll maybe put a song in, just because I'm gonna be taking bits and pieces of it. I'm gonna let the camera roll, collect a whole bunch of it, and then I'm going to take bits and pieces of it and put it into the video, just to give you guys an idea of what it's like for a starter D&D group to play. Because the only person who's actually played D&D has been my friend, who is the dungeon master. We only had one game that was like 5 hours long, and now we're gonna have another game tomorrow. So that'll be part 2. Part 3 is gonna be the footage from the GoPro. I have yet to use it. I wanted to wait and use it until this video so I can have a genuine reaction to it. So, desk, D&D, GoPro. Let's get to the first one. Alright, so the original clip that was here got a little messed up. There were a lot of sounds going on. I had my windows open. There was a lot of traffic, so I had to reshoot this bit. But this is basically a few days after the desk has actually been done. I love it. It is so much better than it was before. It's just, it feels better. I am going to have to go over the edges with a very, very, very fine sandpaper just to smooth it down a little bit, but otherwise it's totally cool. The only thing that actually bugged me at first was the adhesive. The adhesive was supposed to dry clear. It did, and it takes up to 2 weeks to fully cure, which a lot of good adhesives do. The only issue is that it is going to be visible, and in all honesty I'm totally cool with it because the pattern that I got now was kind of artistic, and seeing that I'm into art, it kind of matches me. I mean, so it worked out in the end. But yeah, I'm going to show you what it looks like now, and here it is. Alright, so I finally got it all done, and it's awesome. I love it. White totally works with this room, makes everything brighter. And honestly, I can't say enough good things about it. It's so much more vibrant than the black. The black was way too dull. It was nice. It did its purpose, but it's like I couldn't film anything on it because everything just blended together. And this just, it makes my room pop a little. Yeah, the only thing, like I mentioned before, is you have these lines in it from the adhesive. That's fine. I mean, it's artistic. I like it. Yeah. Totally like it. I'm actually going to keep it here with my parents when I do move. They, I think, are turning this room into a spare bedroom. So I kind of figured, hey, you guys can, keep it and, I don't know, put a TV on it, use it as an entertainment center, use it as a work table for a laptop, whatever. But yeah, it was, I think it was like a $60 or $80 desk originally from Target. And at least I think it was from Target. But it's, yeah, that was 6 years ago. So the desk has had its time, and I'm basically just giving it a little protection every now and then, and it's fine. But yeah, this totally serving its purpose. White, awesome pick. Plexiglass on top, good decision to go with. It'll be nice if I actually do get any messes on it with paint or anything. I can just spray it and wipe it off, and it's all fine. But yeah, this is it. It's awesome. Okay, so this next bit of footage is going to be from the D&D game that we had. And I figured while I was showing you these, because they were so small, I could go into a little bit of detail on how I feel or what I think about D&D so far. So here we go. So my take on D&D, love it. It's so much fun. It's very creative. You have to be not good at impromptu speaking, but you have to be good at impromptu story, gameplay type stuff. My friend, props to him. He's doing an awesome job on it so far. We're all learning on this because I think this is his first D&D campaign that he's running. I think. Could be wrong. He could probably correct me in the comment section. But, ooh, camera, hello. But, yeah, we're all learning as we're going. So much fun. If you haven't gotten into D&D before and you want to try it, highly recommend it. There are plenty of game shops around for you to maybe get in contact with and see if there are any campaigns going on that you can maybe just jump into, or if, well, not jump into if they're further along, but if they're just starting out and they're saying, hey, we need an extra person, we wouldn't mind teaching. If you want to be that extra person, totally go for it, I say. So, there's that. Alright guys, so I told you about a little video that I wanted to shoot over the past couple weeks. The last one was for the Pixel 2 with the video. This week I had another camera that I wanted to test out, and that is the GoPro that I happened to purchase. This is a GoPro Hero5 Black. It was normally $300, but the site had a $50 off savings thing, so I went and got that, so it was only $250. This is going to be the first footage that I actually shoot with it. I haven't actually shot any footage with it, and I have no idea how the sound turns out. Oh, hello. I have no idea how basically anything turns out. The quality, what I do love about the thing, though, is that it goes all the way up to 4K, and it is extremely easy to use. Let me show you. So, to power it on, you got the mode button over on the side. You just got to hold that, and it turns on. Oh, hello. So what I love about this is that it's all touchscreen. I want to go into, see if I can do this looking through the actual, I'm looking through this and trying to do it, so that's why. But you can go into, right now it's set for 1080. You can go all the way up to 4K. 4K doesn't work with 60 frames per second. It goes down to like 30, which isn't bad if you want to get into 4K. It's just not the best camera for it. I kind of want to stick around the 1080, 60 frames per second, and it's just fine. So yeah, you can set it for that. There are plenty of other settings for this, and it's extremely fun to use. As of right now, I have, actually I'll show you real quick. It was a little tricky at first to get all the compartments open because everything is kind of compact together. Or don't turn off, that's cool too. There you go. So button up top to shoot the movie. Like if you're looking at it from the front, it'll like tell you the stats of like how long the movie's going, how many how many minutes you have left on the memory card, stuff like that, how many frames per second, all that good stuff. This is the camera, obviously. If you hold, you have to hold down these buttons for them to actually pop out. This one was a tricky one. This one was fine. This one was a tricky one though. Okay, so finally got it open. Hello. That one's a small HDMI. This one though, I was kind of figuring, oh, it'll be a micro USB. It's a C, and that's awesome because my Pixel 2 is a C and my Switch is a C. So all the same wire, or all the same cord, and that's how I hook it up to the computer. As far as charging goes, that's the battery. Small little thing. And there's a battery. Close that, and you're good to go. So I'm going to give this a try. We're going to try some footage on it, and then after the footage I will go back to this camera and tell you what I thought about it. So let's go. Alright, so this is the first official test off the GoPro footage. Like I said, I have no idea how this is going. I have no idea how the sound is right now. I have no idea how the sound is when I'm closer to it. Hello. Okay, so right now I'm looking at the screen, and just to clarify what I said before, it tells you how many seconds are going so far, how many minutes you can take total in the memory card. As of right now, it's a really small memory card, so it's only 15 minutes total. So this is not going to be a long clip at all. It tells you the battery, and it says 1080p 60. There you go. So let's go take a look outside, because it's a beautiful day right now. We got weather rolling in tonight, so let's go take a look at the clouds and the weather and see what's going on. Oh, hey Jack, how's it going? Okay, so first off, I want to apologize for the steadiness of the camera. It's not as steady as it really could be because I'm using my hand, so don't judge me. But the quality on the camera looks amazing right now. Extremely happy with it. Very clear. But yeah, as you can see, very clear out, or not clear, but not really bad weather. We do, however, have clouds rolling in from that direction, so we might get some storms rolling in later. God, beautiful day out. Absolutely love it. Yeah, let's go take a look at the fire pit. Haven't shown you that. Yeah, it is well with any video formatting thing like this or the Pixel. Highly recommend getting a stabilizer of some kind, even if it's just a small handheld thing, as long as you have something. Yeah. This fire pit, actually the second fire pit. We used to have one out here I made a while back, and yeah, it wasn't bad. It's just that the stone, and there was concrete on top of it, and the concrete cracked because of the heat and the fluctuating of the heat and whatnot. So these are awesome. These are benches that were made from pallets. So we've got a couple of these. We're actually going to make a couple more. Let's have a seat. That's the life. Now I just need a Corona or a Dr. Pepper. Ooh, Dr. Pepper sounds really good right now. Could have a Dr. Pepper, enjoying a nice fire, roasting some s'mores. All right. I wonder how this is actually going to come through with the just using my hand, not actually having a stabilizer across it. Like I said, this is my first footage of it, so I have no idea how any of this is going to come through. So yeah, we actually do need to get a fire going on this pretty soon though. Only problem is that Wisconsin's had we've gotten a lot of rain, but we've also gotten a lot of dry weather. And at one point, I don't know if we're still in it, but at one point we were in a oh, the wind. That I'm interested in. Anyway, we were under a heat advisory, or a long dry spell. So that's actually what I'm looking forward to now, is finding out how this thing actually works with the wind. I noticed with my other camera, it didn't really do so well with the wind. As soon as the wind picked up, it blocked all sound from me out of it completely. So some footage that I actually had on the other camera didn't really come across. So if anything didn't come across on this, I'm gonna find out. So let's go take a look at the footage and I'll give you my verdict on it. Alright, so that's gonna do it for the footage for the GoPro. Overall, absolutely loved it. The amazing quality. Highly recommend. I could totally see why people recommended this one over the $200 one, just because there is such a significant difference between going from just basic 720 or 1080 all the way up to 1080 to 4K. I tried a little bit in 4K just to see how it was. It looked like it did a little bit better, but like I said, I don't have monitors specifically made for 4K, so it might have been viewing a little better for me in some spots, but I still prefer the 1080p at 60 frames per second, at least for something of that speed. Highly recommend getting one. If you have the money and you want to get more into some action shots, totally go for one. So highly recommend it. That's it's a thumbs up, big thumbs up. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video for this week. I think I'm already booking around 15-16 minutes, so I'm going to cut it here. Next week, I have no idea what I'm going to be filming for that one, so we're going to cut it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the film. I hope you enjoyed the desk, the D&D, and the GoPro footage. I hope to God I'm going to have a lot more GoPro footage, because that is awesome, and I think I just mushed a whole bunch of words together there. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys get going. I will see you guys later. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and leave a comment below. So I will see you guys later. Take care, and peace out.